Deputy Premier, thanks for your time.
Pleasure to be here.
You've been front and centre with your residential activation fund. You're talking about it everywhere. What is the residential activation fund and how many houses has that fund actually created?
What we've done is invested $2 billion of infrastructure, essential infrastructure. Local governments always have to carry the burden of stormwater, sewerage, roads, parks, lighting. This $2 billion residential activation fund was about paying for that infrastructure, essential infrastructure, to unlock the land. So as we have, gone around the state, over 90,000 homes are being delivered under the first round of the residential activation fund.
By the next election, how many of those 90,000 homes you say you're unlocking, how many will actually be built and have people living in them?
I think a fair proportion of them, but that's...
Like what, 50%, 60%?
We have to now go through the assessments. Now the funding's been allocated, we have to get updates from the local governments in terms of the project delivery status of all these projects. The requirement for the councils was to start the projects within 12 months and have them finished by 3 years. Some of these projects will be finished within 1 year, within 6 months, not 3 years. I suspect a fair chunk of the 90,000 will be well on their way, and this is unlocking the land to build the houses on, and councils will have an obligation as well to approve the dwellings once the land is released.
The CFMEU Commission of Inquiry, it's kicking off this week. What do you expect will come from this?
Well, I hope this is the Commission of Inquiry to end all commissions of inquiry with respect to the CFMEU. For too long, the CFMEU got away with horrendous attitudes on construction sites. Misogyny, violence, physical, verbal. More importantly for me, though, as Industrial Relations Minister, is to protect the staff in the Office of Industrial Relations, particularly workplace health and safety officers.
Ultimately, what do you want to see happen with the CFMEU?
I want to see people get jobs on construction sites that are CFMEU related and go to work knowing they can go to work, they can get well-paid job, they can go home safe, and they don't have the bullying, the fear and intimidation.
Can you rule out abolishing the CFMEU in Queensland?
We have said we don't think that'll work with deregistering the CFMEU.
Why?
Because you're then unregulated. And if the CFMEU are allowed to operate unregulated, then they're not subject to any laws and construction laws or industrial relations laws. So the CFMEU will continue with our support in administration, as they are both at the Commonwealth level and the state level. But if you deregister them in Queensland, they are more a law unto themselves than they already are now.
So you're taking that off the table, essentially. Abolishing the CFMEU won't happen.
It will have a worse impact for Queenslanders than keeping them registered.
I'm mindful that the inquiry obviously is just starting now, but what reforms are you open to considering?
Everything.
What's that mean? What's everything?
Okay, everything is like a police on the beat. We used to have a police on the beat, which was equivalent to the ABCC. The Labor Party abolished it when they won in 2015. The Labor Party abolished the workers' 24-hour right of entry laws. We have introduced that back. There may be better protections we can give workplace health and safety inspectors, but it's important now. We've set up the Royal Commission. They've got to go do their job independently, and that's their task.
We're going to need a lot of tradies, a lot of workers to build the venues for the 2032 Olympic Games. Where are you going to get them from?
We're going to beg, borrow and steal them from every jurisdiction possible. We're going to talk to the federal government about the immigration policies and making sure we've got skilled migrants here to be able to deliver the 2032 Games. There are so many opportunities, and we are constantly meeting businesses from interstate, New South Wales, Victoria, that want to pack up and move to Queensland.
Would you consider incentives such as cash payments or anything like that to incentivise tradies and workers to move to Queensland from other states?
I don't think we're going to need to, because they're wanting to come here without the incentives. We've got businesses knocking down the door to come to Queensland and wanting to participate in the procurement for the stadium, for roads, for rail projects, for the arena. So why would the Queensland government offer incentives when they're wanting to come here freely?
Right. So no incentives, nothing.
We don't need it.
Table.
Yeah. Queensland is open for business.
How would you describe the relationship that you have with David Crisafulli as the Premier? Does he micromanage you, or does he let you go about and do what you want to do?
We have a remarkable relationship, and I think we showed in opposition, when I was the Deputy Leader of the Opposition for 2 years, how well we worked together, discipline, the team unity. And he is a great leader.
Would you agree that you're the attack dog of this government? Would you use that term?
I don't know. Is that how they describe me?
Have you heard that phrase before?
I may have.
Do you like having political fights? Do you like having political brawls?
I brawl in the interests of Queenslanders, and I brawl with the Labor Party because they're so bad. I brawl with Stephen Miles because he's hopeless. He was a hopeless premier. He's a hopeless opposition leader.
Do you think that forthright manner that you bring to the parliament, for example, sometimes at your press conferences, do you think it could rub people the wrong way?
I don't know. I am who I am. I do my job and deliver.
You've been the Deputy Premier for almost a year now. Have you ever thought about removing Deputy from that title in the future, becoming Premier? Is that something that you might have ambition to do?
No.
I find that hard to believe. You never ever thought about one day becoming Premier.
No, I support the Premier. I've supported every leader that we've ever had. I've been a Member of Parliament for 17 years. I'm very loyal, and as I always have been and always will be.
Jared Blake, thanks for your time.
Thank you.